Hair flip? Yeah, I'm a badass bitch. I don't like it. Hair flip? Yeah. Oh my god. So you guys should be happy. Oh my goodness. Hair flip. Anyways, hair flip. Hair flipping on the toes. Hi.
Cause I miss my mama. That's what I do. That's why I'm crying. And y'all want to say all this, but until you lose a mom, you don't want to understand how it feels. You won't understand how it feels to watch your mom react to other people, and you just want her to be with you. The smallest simple is going to the park, going out, and stuff like that, and you can't be in public with these people.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to your boy, the Sean Davey Way Show. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe on the way in. Tap that bell if you would like to be notified of all of our future content. Today, I bring you another surviving on TikTok. We did a part 1 with the alleged daughter of Aaliyah and Robert Sylvester Kelly. As of recently, Lagena Gold has went viral for again stating she is Aaliyah and Robert Kelly's daughter. But in part 1, we disproved that theory by using the only receipt that she has, because of course people are going to want proof if you're stating that you were Aaliyah's daughter. But she had none besides this photograph of her allegedly with her mother and grandmother, Aaliyah and Dana Haunton, when she was just a child. In part 1, we proved this photograph is not of her. It is not authentic. And just to further verify that, here is a photo of Lagena Gold when she was a child. Here is a photograph of Destiny Aaliyah, which is this young lady's name in the photograph. Now let's put them side by side. And putting them side by side, you can clearly see that these are two different women. Lagena Gold, aka Love, has no credibility. She destroyed her credibility by lying about the only piece of proof, the only piece of evidence that she would have that Aaliyah was her mother. Again, that photograph is of a young lady named Destiny Aaliyah. That is not Lagena Gold. So if Lagena lied about that, it's fair to assume she lied about everything else. Wondering why you haven't been getting any Lagena Gold updates? Because even TikTok believes she is a liar. She has been banned off of TikTok for going around allegedly lying, stating that Aaliyah was her mother. But we'll get into that later. Until then, let's jump into her past. What was Lagena Gold up to before she claimed that Aaliyah was her mother?
Mama always told me to be careful who I love. And Daddy always told me to make sure he's right. I always had my eyes on this one particular guy. I was to shine, so I decided to write. I'm standing at my 4-page letter, and I am closing with a kiss. And when I write him, he better get out on time.
Before Lagena Gold got into speaking of Aaliyah, saying that Aaliyah was her mother and that R. Kelly was her father, that she was their secret child, she was doing affirmations. She was really big into it. Every morning she would get up on IG, YouTube, and other platforms, and she would do affirmations. Now, they weren't just in the morning. She would do them anytime she felt the need to do so. Honestly, what her affirmation gives is that she is very insecure. She's someone I feel that has been bullied a lot in her life, someone that has a very low self-esteem and really no confidence at all. And I think with her being on YouTube and TikTok and other things, it made her feel as if she was valid. She has some validity in her life. She had people that cared about her, because in her actuality, it doesn't seem that she has many people. She seems like a very lonely person, that she doesn't have many friends or deal with her family. So again, she started off with doing affirmations and kind of a little bit into tarot readings and whatnot. She loves candles and things in that nature.
Just reading my affirmation today. Today I am free of drama. Today I will let go of the people that do not support me and only surround myself with positive people. Today I feel healthy. Today my mind is clear, my body is healthy, and my soul is at peace. Today I am at peace. Today I am at peace with all that happened, all that is happening, all that will happen. Today I am happy. Today happiness and love will fulfill my heart and soul all day. And today I feel optimistic. Today I will see the beauty and goodness in the hearts of every person I interact with. Yeah, until they fuck me over, and then I'm not going to see any beauty. Just let them know that. Okay. And today I am brave. Today I will step up to every challenge with courage. So I am trying to be courageous.
She continued doing affirmations after this for a while, and then again, no clock came from it. Nobody was really commenting, liking, or anything like that on any platform, IG, YouTube, TikTok. So she started talking about Aaliyah all of a sudden last year in 2022. No year before that did she state that Aaliyah was her mother. But all of a sudden, in the year of 2022, Aaliyah becomes her mother. Let's get into that.
ADHD and you are trying to complete a lot of things at one time, trying to journal, trying to learn things, then you have an affirmation, then trying to write a song for your deceased mom, and listening at the YouTube video of the Baron, subscribe to his channel. It's just, gotta stay busy, and trying to finish your artwork at the same time. It's like okay, just pick one thing to do, and I still have to do a ritual today, so a lot of things, and to cut back on certain people that I don't desire to be in my life. So here it is.
In the video that we just watched, she states that she's trying to get a lot of stuff done. She's trying to do affirmations. She's trying to do work. And then also she states that she was writing a song for her deceased mother. So around this area is when it really started, when she started doing this on video. Before that, she was dropping certain pictures of her and Aaliyah next to each other, but she wasn't really stating anything like, this is my mother, blah, blah, blah. That's not what was being stated. So this is when it was first birthed, last year in 2022, to where Lagena started referring to Aaliyah as her mother.
Silver was her favorite color. Was not color, but jewelry to wear. So I put silver right here, and also the necklace. Nice, that's for the highest most exalted one. And that she is a deified celebrity. And she's a god now.
Around this time last year in 2022 is when you start to see all of the art that you see behind Lagena inside of her live videos. The drawn pictures of Aaliyah in the background are the ones that she drew herself. And she stated that that was her mother. That's why she started drawing her and putting pictures of her everywhere, because she said that Aaliyah is her mother. In my honest opinion, I feel that Lagena feels that Aaliyah is her mother because she invokes her spiritually. And why I say that is, I think Lagena feels that she is a witch. And with her being a witch, she uses certain practices and whatnot to invoke spirits and, kind of be a conduit to other souls. And with that being said, I think that she views Aaliyah as her mother because she feels that she may have made some type of psychic connection with Aaliyah, that Aaliyah has been inside of her before. So it's like a birth, if you will. Let me break this down a little slower. Let's get into a video showing that she is definitely into witchcraft. She calls herself a witch and reads books that only witches read. Basically like a witch's guide to blah, blah, blah. Let's get into that.
Just got some affordable spiritual books. And this is called The Complete Book of Palm Tree. palmetry. I'm not sure how you pronounce that, but I'm gonna be learning the poems though. The Witch's Herbal, Apothecary, The Alchemy of Your Dreams, Tarot. I just need to brush up on it and see different perspectives, and I like supporting people. So, and has the Snickers it's in my throat. The lighting the wick. The Magic of Astrology, and as well The Power of Stretching. Can you see it? And Good.
With Lagena owning all of these books, now some of the books can be viewed as just experimenting and certain practices that have nothing to do with magic at all. And then some books help enhance the magic in other books. So that's why knowledge is power, and books are so powerful, because one book can be point A and then another book can be point B that can be completely unrelated to magic at all, but have certain practices that help enhance the magic that you are going to use. So again, I think that Lagena views herself as a witch. As a Wiccan, no, I think that it's more so of witch practices, necrophilia, and, you know, bringing people back from the dead and things in that nature. And again, I am not making this up. Let's get into this next video that shows how much Lagena believes in bringing souls back, mummifying people that are here on Earth, yada yada. Let's get into that.
So they will probably do a ritual for that body to come resurrect like a necromancy. So they'll come and make sure the body that they preserve for any type of crisis to come back, and then they did this. And then, as you can see, I'm talking. So think of me as a mummy at this time. Think of me wrapped and I'm just telling you what happened, in my opinion, of course. So it's for people who don't know about bodies in particular. If you watch like Supernatural, you'll see that for the goal for them to make sure spirits, or haunted spirits or mean spirits, to transition, or the trapped one, is to release their body. Is to kill off the dead body that's in the house, that's haunting the home, or anywhere. So you have them, and then you try to burn the body in the graveyard, a sanctioned place, and then free them, essentially, so they can move on. And then you have the cremated one from different folklores or mythological different myths, where the Vikings, they will burn their people and put like a coin on top of their head, their body, and then send them away in the water and burn their body so they can have a better transition, so they can go to Valhalla, I believe. And that's what different myths and different folks, different strokes for everybody in different times, of course.
In the last clip we just showed, shows Lagena believes in necromagic. Necromagic stems from a lot of things, conjuring to possessing to raising the dead, invoking spirits. It's all of that into one. And those books that we showed earlier that she was putting up definitely enhances set magic. So she believes in all of it. Again, cause and effect. You can't get to point B without traveling to A first. So in order to bring the things that she's talking about into fruition with necromagic, you have to study, you have to practice. She also states that she does rituals. Again, ritualistic magic stems from witches, among other things. So she believes that she is a witch. So with her being Aaliyah's alleged daughter, it could be her stating that because spiritual. As an example, she invoked Aaliyah, Aaliyah possessed her, and Aaliyah told her throughout this possession or premonition that she is her mother. I am your mother, whether it's a spiritual mother or a physically, I gave birth to you, you're my secret child, blah, blah, blah. Either way it goes, it's a flat out lie. She's not Aaliyah's daughter. What truly makes her journey to here, her journey to Aaliyah, so confusing as well is that, again, she starts off doing tarot / affirmations. She switches from that into magic and necromancy. And then she switches from necromancy into the Lord. So the next clip is going to show her reading Bible verses and explaining what the Bible means, although she is a devout witch and practices magic and necromancy and bringing people back to life and having spirits invoke her and possess her to where they become her mother, yet she is reading the Holy Bible. Let's get into that clip.
I'm doing another scripture for you guys. So, and be not conformed to this world, but you transformed by the renewing of your mind, that you may prove what is good, acceptable, and perfect will of God. For there is one God and one mediator between God and the man is Jesus Christ, or yourself. Okay. Watch and pray that you enter not into temptation. The spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak. So whatever temptation is, your spirit is strong, of course, but your body is weak, essentially. So if you fall into many temptations, you might die from it, or hurt from it, or suffer from it.
Do you see why I'm so confused? How do you just jump from religion to spirituality to this to that? It's just, she's all over the place. So I'm trying to keep up with her to help my audience stay up with her as well. But her life literally jumps all over the place. I don't think that any Christian would appreciate the other activities that she is a part of and then throwing Christianity into it after she's done so much and basically led a life that God was not a part of. And if you are going to be saved and enter the kingdom, people want to know why you've decided to do said thing and if you practice other things as well. So are you sitting here reading the Bible to us, trying to explain it to us, and then as soon as you're done with this, you're back to chanting and doing witch rituals and trying to use necromancy to have people possess you and invoke you, and like it's too much. It's like, are you doing all of this at the same time? It's like, pick a team and stay on it. So let's jump into the future. Let's jump into where we are now. So before Lagena gets kicked off of TikTok, she starts to get frustrated because people are exposing the fact that Aaliyah is not her mother, even exposing her biological mom. Let's get into this clip and then we'll get into the biological mother after that.
Look, I'm not lying. I could swear my life. Because this is what I have to be born with. You know what they do to the energy children? My parents was too powerful for me to be known as my mother's child. She was a teenager. My dad was in his late 20s. He knew my mom, what, in 92? So everybody was like, well, the dates don't match up. They knew each other for a while. Come on. They knew each other. My grand uncle was his manager. So it's some shit that just been had. It was some shit. My thing is, I'm tired of the sacrificing of these beautiful spirits like my mom. And other people that wants to tell the truth, but they scareful and fearful of their life. How many times you want to say I'm crazy? I got a mental illness. Are you a doctor? Then I have this lady. I don't even know who she is. Why do you think I went to TikTok? I've been trying to tell my piece for the longest, but I've been shadow banning that apps. This one is racist enough. I don't know if I can say the R word on here, but they are like that so much that they're gonna let y'all slide when it comes to y'all.
Lagena Gold's real mother has been being doxxed, and she's been doxxed because, again, Lagena Gold is coming forward stating that Aaliyah is her biological mother. So, of course, people are going to, again, disprove her. And her real mother's identity has been placed out there. I'm not going to say her real mother's name because the family has been being trolled by thousands of people hitting them up about this, and they're all saying the same thing, that it is not true, that Lagena is not Aaliyah's daughter. So Lagena starts to get frustrated because no one is believing her. So she comes forward and says that, you know, my mom was too high profile, my father was too high profile to have had me be around. She was a teenager when she had me, again, yada yada. But when someone questions her about who raised her, she says this.
I have a therapist. A lot of people raised me. I was shipped around a lot. I have a therapist. A lot of people raised me. I was shipped around a lot.
With Lagena stating that a lot of people raised her does not answer the question. Lagena stated before that she was with Aaliyah and her grandmother, Dana, until a certain age, and then she was pushed off onto R. Kelly, and then R. Kelly had the trial and whatnot back in early 2000s, and he gave her away, basically. So again, it does not explain who raised you, stating a lot of people did. That means, again, were you adopted? Were you in the adoption process? Were you floated around in group homes or adoptive homes? What do you mean a lot of people raised you? That doesn't explain anything. So her real family decides to confront her. Let's get into Lagena's real family coming to her house, concerned about her health and well-being, basically stating she is mentally ill and wanting her to get help and feeling that she may be a harm to herself. So they were going to call the authorities. Let's get into that video.
I'm gonna hurt myself. I already told you already. I'm not gonna hurt myself because I'm not related to y'all. And y'all know I'm not related to y'all. My name is Love. And no, my name is Love, and go get your real sister that y'all. No, because no. Bye, Quita. Bye. Go help another child molester in the family. Go rape motherfucking kids, because that's what y'all do. Y'all sex trafficking, fraud ass. Bye. Oh, you do. Now you running off now. Now you running off now. Come on. Oh, but you're not saying no, though. Oh, you're not saying no, though. And that's even fucking worse. Come on, man. Bye. They gonna call the fucking cops and try to, y'all got shit fucked up.
In a short clip that we showed earlier, Lagena admitted that she has a therapist when she stated that she had been shipped around and raised by a lot of people. Her having a therapist is helpful with most people that have or suffer from mental illness, but it doesn't mean because you have a therapist, you're mentally ill. Her family stating at the beginning of the clip that they don't want her to hurt herself. She is stating, if you listen, that I'm not going to hurt myself. She's responding to them because they were very concerned about her health and well-being, which again alludes to where there may be some mental illness there. Lagena is stating that she is not a harm to herself. She's not going to hurt anybody, let alone, again, herself, and that her family should go away. She starts screaming basically that they're not her family. And why she says that is because she wants everyone to think that Aaliyah is her mom. So again, to break this down a little bit, she's yelling at them, "You're not my family. You basically just raised me. I was with you people. My real family is the Houghton and Kelly family. They gave me to you. Otherwise, I wouldn't know who you people are." Again, stating that this woman is not her mother, although this is family of this woman coming over and checking on her. So that's the conversation. That's why she puts in the caption that you see they didn't deny it, basically saying that, see, I am Aaliyah's daughter. They didn't say that I wasn't. They didn't say that they are my family. I mean, why would they have to? They know you and they know that you have problems and they are just trying to be essential and help you. So let's listen to that video again and pay attention to the keynotes that I just gave you.
I'm gonna hurt myself. I already told you already. I'm not gonna hurt myself because I'm not related to y'all. And y'all know I'm not related to y'all. My name is Love. And no, my name is Love, and go get your real sister that y'all. No, because no. Bye, Quita. Bye. Go help another child molester in the family. Go rape motherfucking kids, because that's what y'all do. Y'all sex trafficking, fraud ass. Bye. Oh, you do. Now you running off now. Now you running off now. Come on. Oh, but you're not saying no, though. Oh, you're not saying no, though. And that's even fucking worse. Come on, man. Bye. They gonna call the fucking cops and try to, y'all got shit fucked up. Y'all got shit.
Legena's real family came over to confront her and to make sure that she was okay. Again, they did not come to hurt her. They asked her simple questions to check on her mentality and whatnot, and she banished them. And as you see, when she told them to leave, they did just that. So if they were overbearing, if they were liars, if they were this, if they were that, why didn't they cause a scene like she did? She is the liar in the situation because she is the one trying to make them look other than who they are, which is her family. Again, you're not related to Aaliyah. A DNA test has not proven so. That picture did not prove so. And Lagena, your vocals definitely don't prove so.
How could the one I gave my heart to break my heart so much? How could the one who made me happy make me feel so sad? Oh, somebody tell me. Somebody tell me, please. If you love me, how could you hurt me like that? How could the one I gave my world to throw my world away? How could the one that said I love you say the things you say? Oh, somebody tell me. Somebody tell me, please. How could you be so cold to me when I gave you everything? All my love, all I had inside. How could you just walk out the door? How could you not love me?
Again, there's nothing here to state that she is Aaliyah's daughter. If you all would like a part 3, please let me know. Let me know how you feel about part 2 in the comments. Shout out to all of you for supporting the survivings. I love you all. I'm going to get out of here, and let me know again if you want a part 3. Until then, I love you all. Bye.
Why do you think that he just chose not to? Why do you think he chose not to go further with my mom's information about my mom? Tell them reopen the case or something about my mom, or sue me, or my other people, family member. If you got a problem with it, reach out to me. Reach out publicly. Do something. Do something. But other than that, I do appreciate y'all being on my page, because now you guys get to help me tell the truth and make me be able to get justice from my mom all well around, because it's not just people that did things to her. It was people stealing from me that she left for me solely. And it's just people that like to be slimy and snaky and grimy, and then they just sit here and all they know how to do is take and take. And then I had this person that was lying on me, or lying in the industry, making it seem like we was dating and talking to each other for so long, and the only person he knew was people I knew that was in my life to lie the whole time, and lie on him or lie on me, but not really him. He just told her to lie. And he is a liar. He's a habitual liar. And you guys, that's probably your favorite artist too. He's a fucking liar. And he's a thief. If he can steal from his own mama for bitches he dating, he stole from me. And then he tried to use, because I didn't have access to my funds at first, but I always been, you know what they do in the industry, they take care of us, or they pay on behalf of us for us. So it's more of like a Britney Spears type of thing. He made it seem like we was talking and dating, and he tried to forge document, making it seem like we was together, so he had access to my things. But this is the more story. It's gonna be more story. If anybody else was wondering like how old I am, I just turned 28, so that's my real birthday, January 2nd, 1995. And
So 28, I'm going through my Saturn return. I'm more of a spiritualist. I like Egyptian things too. More, I'm not delusional. I don't have a mental illness. I do sometimes get anxious, or I had depression, but not really a mental illness. I just want to tell my truth, because if you guys are a fan of them, then you should understand it's people that's taken from their child regardless. And if you left money for your child, you will make sure it go all solely to you, instead of somebody trying to use it to better their career. And that's what they did 10 years ago. And yeah, and if you guys take the hit and read between the lines, then you're going to find out what I'm talking about. So the whole world, the industry know, if you guys pay attention. Fresh.